Hi everyone, Ify here. Now let me give you a quick reminder of what I do on this channel. Guys, you who have been following me, who have been watching my channel, you already know what I do. But for you guys who are new to my channel, I usually bring up, reveal hidden gems, inexpensive alternatives to expensive stuff. And this video will be no exception, as I have posted a couple of days ago a picture of Creed Viking on my Instagram account and also on my Facebook page. And I said I have found a much cheaper alternative. Yes, it is an alternative, it is not a clone, because the fragrance I am about to show you was released before Creed Viking. Let me show you what it is. Now guys, if you have watched my previous review of Cappucci Perfume, I have mentioned that it has been sent to me by one of my subscribers, who also sent me these fragrances. A box of 4 English laundry fragrances. And out of these 4 fragrances, there is one fragrance that really impressed me. All of them are great fragrances, but this one really caught my attention. I'm talking about English Laundry Notting Hill. The bottle is full gold color, but it has some transparency to it, and you can see how much juice you have left in the bottle. And even though it has this gold look, which you pretty often see in today's bottles, overall aspect of the bottle has also a classic look. A downside that I found with this bottle and the rest of the bottles, the miniature bottles of English Laundry, was that the paint was easily coming off of them. I don't know if that's the case with also the 100ml bottles, but this is the case with the bottles I received. The cap is plastic, even though it may look metal, and on the top of the cap it says English Laundry by Christopher Wicks. The sprayer is okay, works decent, and it doesn't release a large amount of perfume due to the fact that it is a miniature bottle. Let's get into the scent. Now, in the opening, this fragrance is sweet, spicy and woodsy, with a clean vibe to it, a clean musky smell. In the dry down, the sweetness is going down, but the overall smell will stay. It is pretty linear. A very nice scent, definitely a men's scent. It is not on the women's side. I would see this more appropriate to be worn with a business outfit rather than a casual shorts and sneakers outfit. The performance on this one is okay, meaning that I don't know really if this is an EDT or an EDP, but I will assume it is an EDT because the performance is not that great. I'm getting around 6 hours of longevity with a very good half hour of projection, and then it really dies down to becoming a skin scent for the rest of the other half hour. Now let's get into the part that you are really interested in, the comparison with Creed Viking. They are quite similar, guys. I would even dare say that they are around 70% similar. They're not clones again, this one was released first, but they do have a similar smell. The big difference is that Creed Viking has that peppermint smell, which stays until it dies. This one also has the pepper, but it doesn't have the mint. So it is also spicy, but it doesn't have that minty vibe. What other difference I noticed when I tested them side by side was that the English Laundry one, Notting Hill, had a better projection in the opening, but then again it was a bit more synthetic. Creed Viking, as you would expect for such an expensive fragrance, was smelling more natural, was more well blended. But don't get me wrong, never at any point this one comes too synthetic. But when you compare it with a very expensive fragrance that smells more natural, yeah, it may come a bit more synthetic. But that was only in the opening. And this might be a strong point for some of you, because this one, as I said, came better projecting, more powerful. And if I have to compare the performance of both of them, Creed Viking lasts better, like 4 hours longer and with a total of 10 hours, but has a worse projection in the opening, like I mentioned. But overall the projection is better on Creed Viking because this one becomes a skin scent quicker, while Creed Viking will even project after 2 hours. But overall, with the price this one has, it is really a very good alternative, because all the set with the 4 fragrances came with the price of $19.99. Now what I've noticed is that the price has a huge difference between US and Europe. They are much cheaper in US than in Europe. That was it, everyone. If you are a Creed Viking fan and if you still did not find that cheaper alternative, take a look and take a sniff of Notting Hill by English Laundry. You will probably think, as I do, that they are pretty similar. And until the next video, guys, keep smelling great.